from the return of the Shadowlands, just as the brave Pharaoh did 5,000 years ago.
YouTube Vintage Yugioh here today, and we're just going to discuss a little bit about the Masterpiece series and the price points and really kind of what creates value in my opinion. So I posted, I got this in the mail yesterday or the day before, depending on when I post this video. The reason I bought this was because I got the Blue Eyes. It's right behind me right there. Um, at MSRP when it released back in 2021, I believe, at $1,000. So um, the way I look at it, if I buy that for 1,000 and this one for 1,300, I'm only in the two at 2,300, which is still kind of at the cost of what Blue Eyes by itself is now on the secondary market. So since I got the first one at such a good deal, I decided to get this one, even if Dark Magician goes down, to 5 or 6 or 700, which I don't see it getting down below $1,000. I mean, who is going to buy this card and then take that big of a loss that quickly? I mean, maybe in a decade, no one's going to know what the Yu-Gi-Oh market is going to do. But for the short term, I don't see anyone moving this for under cost, or maybe losing out on some shipping and some fees. So I decided to pick it up because I had the first, so I wanted the pair, and unless it gets absolutely ridiculous, if they keep doing this series, I will probably continue to buy these cards. So I posted this picture on Instagram, and everyone's like, and I said, what do you think the third card should be, and what do you think the cost should be? And I got a range from Red Eyes, Jinzo, Blackluster Soldier, Dark Magician Girl, and I got ranges from $20, because that's what the silver amount is, up to people predicting maybe the third one will be $1,500. So everyone that is mad about the price, I totally get that. 1,300 is a pretty ridiculous price for this card, but also the people that are like, oh, it should only be $20 because that's what the amount of silver is. So then to those people, I just say, what is value of anything in life? What even makes silver $20? What makes a $100 bill any more valuable than a $1 bill? It's the same amount of paper. It's just we've decided as a society that by putting $100 and some extra security measures in a bill, that it's worth 99 more dollars than a $1 bill. And it's the same for Yu-Gi-Oh, like what creates value. So at least this Dark Magician has historically, solidified value in being made out of silver, where, I have a few examples here. So this just got released in the new tins. This is valued different than this, and these two are valued different than this. So it's like, what gives anything value? The amount of money that Konami put into print this Red Eyes Dark Dragoon versus this Rainbow Dragon is nearly identical, yet this is about a $2 card, and this is about a $250 or $300 or $400 card raw, and even more in PSA 10. So it's like, the people that are expecting to get things at the value of the material just kind of has me just blown away on the stupidity of that argument. LOB Blue Eyes first editions, the cardboard to make that was even cheaper than the cardboard to make this back in 2002 versus 2023 prices, I'm sure. So the idea of buying the value of the material is just, we've gotten in such a mindset of everything has to, you have to buy everything to try to make money off of it, and that's not what I got into the hobby back in 2016. That was not the mindset. I got the cards I wanted because I wanted to collect the card. It's a trading card game. So I just really really want to reiterate that, buy what you want. You can bash, you can do this, do that on any card you want. It's free world, free speech. But just really think about the collecting aspect a little more and less about the stonks and the dollar amount. You know, buy what you want, collect what you want. But just to say that this should be a $20 card because that's the value of silver currently is just it's dumb in my opinion. So that's my little rant. The card does look a lot better than the blue eyes. At some point during this video, I'll do a little overlay video of me taking a close-up video of the blue eyes versus the dark magician, so you guys can get a nice comparison. But yeah, just buy what makes sense for your collection, and realize that we live in a very materialistic world that's going to get influenced by multiple factors, and use your own brain to think, to come up with a conclusion on if you think it's a good buy or not. And like I said, I'm not I don't think the dark magician is a great buy at 1300, but um just I don't see anyone really selling at under cost, and since I got the first one at such a cheap price, I decided to pick this one up. But that's gonna about do it for the end of the rant here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing the close-ups of these Masterpiece Series cards. They are really cool looking, and like I said, the Dark Magician looks to be the actual square artwork really pops off the card a little bit more than the blue eyes in my opinion. So I do think they did a little better on this one in that regard. So let me know your thoughts, comments about card pricing, Masterpiece Series, the future of high-end collectibles. And that's another thing. you know People are always like, "Oh, we need a high-end chase card or a high-end collectible, this and that," and then they release it, granted at a 30% premium from the first one, but then everyone's just like, "Oh, that's a money grab, money grab, money grab," when Starlights from these new sets that have no playability, they're just max rarity, go for a couple $100s that are printed on a penny piece of cardboard. So, when you compare it to that regard, $1,300 for an iconic card that's actually made out of some tangible asset isn't that bad in my opinion. So, like I said, let me know your thoughts, comments, ranted enough for sure. And as always, thanks for watching.